Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, May 7, 2024. The Montego Bay Free Zone Company Limited, MBFZ, will spend $83 million to continue upgrading its facilities in the 2024-2025 financial year. The capital expenditure was outlined in the Jamaica Public Body's estimates of revenue and expenditure for the financial year ending March 2025. Works include the installation and construction of turnstile equipment for pedestrians, a perimeter wall, and other supporting infrastructure work. Montego Bay Free Zone Company Limited will also be enhancing its overall communications to improve the awareness of its commercial activities. This will be done through participation in international events, engagements in social marketing initiatives, and by conducting local missions in the current financial year. The company will also strengthen its facilitating role by fostering new investments from local and overseas investors to operate new outsourcing centers. It's expected that the MBFZ's security and administrative processes will also be enhanced with the implementation of new systems. There is a renewed call for all members of society to protect our children and build communities of hope and inspiration that promote respect for life. Government Ministers Marcia Smith and Desmond McKenzie made the appeal Sunday at the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation KSAMC Child Month service in memory of children who died in violent circumstances.
Stand up, speak out, protect the rights of our children. It's a call to order, it's a charge, and it's given to each and every one of us. If we ignore that call, we will imperil our nation. It is a call to secure the peace of Jamaica. We must therefore stand up for our children and keep them from harm. We must speak out for their welfare and their well-being. Let us all protect the rights of our children because they are all our godly heritage.
Let us become more responsible. As parents, we have a role to play. As members of the community, we have a role to play. As elected representatives, we also have more than a role to play. We must set examples for our young people to follow.
The KSAMC will be hosting month-long activities in observance of Child Month under the theme Stand Up, Speak Out, Protect the Rights of Our Children. Keeping the focus on our children, the Ministry of National Security is assuring students at the Grange Hill High School and community members in Westmoreland of government's continued efforts to maintain peace and safety in society. Portfolio Minister Dr. Horace Chang said the security force will continue to leverage the support of its case management officers who have been assigned to the school to provide further support to students. Dr. Horace Chang and the team visited the school on Friday following the murder of 16-year-old student Carson Bennett.
I want to assure the public and your parents and you coming to school that you can come to school safely and come here, pay attention to the work you have to do in your class and come out, leave Grange Hill a better person when to go into the world of work or to a professional training. Not fearful when you walk out of the gate.
Meanwhile, Commissioner of Police Dr. Kevin Blake also reassured the students of the JCF's role to protect them.
Criminality and gangsterism is not cool. It is not cool. Let me assure you that you will not be taking this journey on your own. We are here for you and we will be here with you. We have subsequently added an additional school resource officer. We are redefining the school resource officer's role and responsibility to include being part of things like your Parents Teachers Association meetings, to have tips for you, and to consistently encourage students not to get involved in violence, and how to actually deal with conflicts that you have among yourself inside school.
Meanwhile, Minister of Education and Youth Favour Williams was among several individuals and organizations who reinforced the importance of reading as they engaged children in celebration of Read Across Jamaica Day today. This year's staging is being observed under the theme Preserving the Legacy, Prioritizing Access and Equity in Education. Minister Williams read to students at the Danny Williams School for the Deaf in St. Andrew.
When there's something in your life that you want to do, once you begin, you must follow through. It's not about talent or if you are smart. It's about never quitting something you start.
The Jamaica Information Service, JIS, led by Chief Executive Officer Enthros Campbell, also shared stories during a live stream earlier today.
Instead, Rooster's eyes were full of fear. Trouble was still not safe. The river was still rising. What was to stop it from covering the island in a short while? Suppose the boy drowned.
What if the doctor cannot fix me up? Can I still go back to your school, sir? Mr. Lee put his hand on Errol's head. Son, he said, there will always be a place in my school for you. But I have more in mind for you than that.
Jamaica and Guyana have signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, to strengthen mutual cooperation in the areas of media, mass communication, and public affairs. The signing took place on Friday in Guyana between Minister with Responsibility for Information, Robert Morgan, and Minister with Responsibility for Public Affairs, Kwame McCoy. The MOU will facilitate the engagement of knowledge sharing and capacity building across both countries. Minister Morgan asserted that partnerships within the region are important to establish practical frameworks that will build shared capacity through mutually agreed measures. He also indicated that the agreement will also facilitate technology sharing, best practices, content sharing, and cross-border communication between the two countries.
The Caribbean region should take the opportunity to initiate discussions that will further strengthen regional relationships on matters surrounding mutual cooperation between the agencies and departments of corresponding portfolio areas of state media, mass communications, and public relations. This can be done through the formation of CARICOM Information Ministers Forums, which will serve as a platform for strategic dialogue, collective action, negotiations, and harnessing the power of our collective voices for the purposes of equity, justice, fairness in the digital sphere.
And finally, plans are far advanced for the 10th Biennial Jamaica Diaspora Conference to be held in Montego Bay from June 16 to 19. That's the confirmation from Conference Chair Courtney Campbell. Mr. Campbell, who is also President and Chief Executive Officer of the VM Group, was addressing a recent JIS think tank.
We basically are saying, we're ready for you. Please register, book your flight, book your hotel accommodation, and make it to Jamaica for the 16th to the 19th of June.
Mr. Campbell says early bird registration prices are available until May 15. This can be done online via diasporaconferenceja.eventbrite.com. Meanwhile, Minister of State in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Alanda Terrelong, says a key feature of the conference is a diaspora marketplace. This allows public and private sector entities and overseas business operators to share information on their products and services with conference participants.
As a government, we pride ourselves on diaspora engagement, and it actually forms a part of our national development policy. Our growth strategy underscores the importance of diaspora engagement, and so engage, connect, and empower our diaspora in the different parts across the world where they are.
The 10th Biennial Conference is being hosted by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade under the theme, United for Jamaica's Transformation, Fostering Peace, Productivity, and Youth Empowerment. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.